Hey guys, Cloudwing here, and today we are doing a mod review of a mod that I actually recently made. It's called the Player Enhancement Modification program, and what it does is it enhances the player, albeit temporarily, or, well, technically indefinitely, if you don't die. So the first bit that is the complete beginnings of everything is the empty bottle right here. This thing. You need this. Without it, you can't do anything. So to make that, you just take a glass bottle. It has to be in that top corner, and I have no idea why. Like, it doesn't work if you put it in any... Oh, well, I guess you can put it in that other top corner. But it doesn't work anywhere else except for that top corner. So it has to be in the top corner or that top corner. And that is how you make an empty bottle. I don't know why I just made one, but I did. And what we have over here is the syringe. This is something else you're going to need. This empty syringe, and you make that with a button, an iron ingot, and 4 pieces of glass. It's a little bit expensive because of the iron, but not that bad. And I'm just going to show you guys that, hey, that's how you make an empty syringe. I'm going to just throw these bottles back in here. They're going to take up space. Okay, and then you actually get into the crafting recipes. These babies. This is the health modification serum. It's really kind of expensive on there, as you can see. And what you do is you just take your glass bottle, and then you have the health serum there, and it has to be in this shape, made exactly like this, everything in those spots, so you get that health modification serum. And we'll have an empty syringe for that. I can go ahead and throw these other 2 empty syringes up in here because I don't need them. And then moving on to the next one, we have the regeneration modification serum, which is a very simple thing to make. You just take that, do it like... Once again, everything has to be done in the exact shape, else it doesn't work, as you can see. I don't know if it has to be in those exact spots. I'm too lazy to to test that. And so moving on from that one, I'll show you all their effects once we get through the last of them. But moving on, we have the resistance modification serum. I don't know why I grabbed that out. I'm going to leave that there. So you just take it and set everything into the crafting bench like so. And you get the resistance modification serum. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and point this out. Yes, this may seem a little bit overpowered. No, you can still die. And it's fairly easy to actually. It doesn't seem like you can, like you feel like you're invincible. But moving on to the speed modification serum, it's a super simple, you just craft it up like so, and you get it. That's the speed modification serum. You'll get to see what it does soon. Moving on, we have the jump modification serum, which gets into the much more expensive areas of needing a gas tier, because gas tiers are a bitch. Okay, why did I X out of that? Okay. Just screwing up in the recording right off the bat. Sounds great. Okay, and that gets you the jump modification serum. And the last one, and then there's like these work in progress items over here. There's not useful, you can't do anything yet. Is the strength modification serum. It's still on the expensive side because you need a blaze rod and magma cream, which magma cream is a pain in the butt to get a hold of. But that gets you the strength modification serum. Now from here, you just take them all and you set them in the top corner with an empty syringe next to them, and then you'll get them in a syringe, as you can see. However, okay, let's just throw that one down on the ground. Why not? That's what I wanted to do. Totally. Yeah, you can't put them like that. Okay, but that gives you the syringes you want. And then for this part, you can't actually, as you can see, I can't actually use them, and that's because I had to use them as a food item because I couldn't figure out how to get them to work on right click. And since I'm in peaceful mode, /effect 17 1 2. Okay, so that gives me it for 1 second. That gives me, so I'm 100 for 1 second. Okay, wait, I have to get out of peaceful, don't I? Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so now I have lost some hunger. I can actually use these now. We're going to start off with the health modification serum syringe because it's the easiest one to see an effect with right off the bat. As you can see, I have a lot of health now. Okay, and then moving on, we have the cell regeneration modification serum. And you can also see that I've been given a health boost indefinitely. And it gives me an entire row of hearts. But if we move on, as you can see, they aren't giving me any hunger back either. What I intend to do later on is actually make them give you a temporary nausea and a temporary hunger effect to just like make them less wanting to be used, like a 30-second for each. But then now I have regen 2 set on myself. And then with the resistance, as you can probably guess, a resistance buff that negates damage by 60%. So all incoming damage I will take at 60% of how much I would normally take it at. Moving on, we have the speed, another very noticeable one right off the bat without having to actually look. You can just kind of see, oh man, now I'm fast, so fast. We'll just go ahead and move on to this one, the jump modification serum, which gives you a nice 3-block jump. It's pretty spiffy. Spiffy, nobody uses that word. But yeah, and then finally, the strength modification serum, which is the last current one. I might add more as time goes on. Maybe like extra buffs to these ones. Like really, really expensive versions of these. I don't know. I want to see where the mod goes to. But I will definitely leave a link in the description to the mod. It's currently on CurseForge 1.0. It's took me a couple hours to make. I followed Mr. Crayfish's tutorials for his 1.7.10 mods, so I would definitely recommend, if you guys are interested in making mods, to go check those out. They are very useful, very thorough, and I love them. Now, let's go get us a test run for these. Okay, and now we're going to move on to the next portion. It's mostly to show off the resistance, strength, and regen, more than anything. So, first off, strength. This is just me punching. I killed it in 5 hits. That's some pretty good shots. If you take an iron sword, though, it's just a one-shot. One-shot KO. Now, I don't know exactly how much damage that does. I'm too lazy to do the algorithms. But now we're going to hit the iron golem and get him to attack me. I don't think that's attacking me. I think that's just... Sir. Sir. Are you okay? Okay, well, I think he's okay now. Yep. But as you can see, that's a bit of damage. He does a bit of damage. It's not bad. And that's without armor. But if I were to go into game mode C, grab myself a milk bucket, and just drink away all my effects, and then I were to punch him, you can see he does a lot more damage. Well, actually, quite a bit more, almost, killing me. So, it's definitely obvious that these are pretty powerful effects that you can get from these for what may seem like not too much. But they're definitely worth trying to get a hold of, because they don't spawn naturally, so you do have to make them. And a lot of them require you, actually, I think all of them require you to go to the Nether. So, yeah, all of them do. Okay, so that's going to be it for this mod tutorial. I went over the 10-minute time limit that Bandicam allows, just by a couple seconds. But, yeah, that's about it for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I do hope you guys will download. I will leave a link down in the description, and have a good one.